He's back. Was it me that went? I mean, I get a thing that says like an error occurred, but everything seems like it's supposed to be working right. I don't know what's going on. That's twice tonight it's done that. So frustrating. I don't know. That's why I'm trying to get this stream thing figured out before I do it live, because that's the last thing I want to do is try to stream and have it dumping people and not knowing how to get back to them besides just restarting the whole thing. Oh, you sent it to me. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely take a gander. I mean, on my computer it says excellent connection and everything, and like when it happened to me last time, I went on to YouTube and I could still see everything there. So I don't know, weirdest thing ever. But I'm far from a tech savvy guy when it comes to that. Oh, I just saw your thing on the Buffalo too. Oh yeah, that's definitely a high leaf. Ooh, I want one. But I saw your thing on the Buffalo. Keep you posted if you swing by the if you do swing by the shop. Because I mean, the shops I've been to. What is this? Oh, it's just a dirt coin. They don't have anything out. Everybody I talk to talks about these bins. They dig through and said they find foreigns and they find buffaloes and wheat pennies. I've been to 3 shops so far, and none of them have anything like that. They hardly have anything out at all. And I'm like, man, this is not fun at all. So I've predominantly been isolated to online shopping for anything that I want, which I don't think. I mean, you certainly can get some good deals, but it's far less of an experience of being able to hunt per se for stuff. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Welcome back, Digging Dave. Like I said, I don't know what's going on, man. It just like all of a sudden says there's an error. I'm gone, but I don't know that I'm gone because everything still looks like it's working right. But I'm talking and no one's responding, so clearly I'm gone. Yeah, even the guys that had them, they I mean, I was like, oh yeah, I like this and that, and they really didn't. I don't know. I don't know if it's the COVID thing that scares them off to be or you know, whether it's just because it's my first time in the shop. The one shop I definitely won't be going back to. The guy just gave me I don't trust him as far as I get thrown. Oh, I don't know where I cut off, but yeah, no, I'm totally open for it. I did a box battle with Georgia Silverhunter, and you generally have to use StreamYard, and he was the one that was in charge of doing all that fanciness. And he said next time I would have to do it, so I definitely need to learn how to do it in order to make it happen. But I'm definitely open for it because it's a great way to introduce each other's subscribers to somebody else, and a lot more people tend to show up when you've got two people that have different bases, and it's fun. I mean, I really enjoyed it, and 9 times out of 10 we're digging through coins anyways. Might as well do it as a group. Because for me, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I started doing the live streams. I'm hunting coins anyways, and a lot of times I'm not typing when I'm watching because, wow, look how shiny that one is. Because I'm hunting coins, and so I was like, you know what? I'll just be the talker, and I'll still hunt my coins, and you know, hopefully I can learn some. I mean, because when you do these things, man, you learn all kind of new stuff too. You know, of what people are hunting for, what's good, what's bad, what they found. It's a great way to learn new stuff. So I'm totally open for it. I just need to learn the education side of the stream aspect of it, because I'm still learning the OBS, and like I said, when they do the multiple channel, they're generally using StreamYard, which is I guess it's not too hard to use, but it's still a different creature. But I'm sure Georgia would be more than happy to walk me through. When we did the box battle, we actually did he had sent me a box of pennies, and I had sent him a box of pennies. So we were battling each other with the other person's box. So it was definitely unique. Hey, if you got a DDO out of it, at least there's something, man. The worst is when, I mean, that's one of the things with the halves is sometimes, you know, it can be super frustrating if you go through the halves and, you know, you get skunked and you don't even get the variety of stuff you're hoping for. I mean, I thoroughly enjoy even getting a cool stickered coin, or you know, I've only gotten 1 foreign this year out of the halves, and I thoroughly enjoy getting foreigns. Oh, we'll check you for the DDO though. That's a DD no. How many boxes are you plowing through a week right now? Ooh. We got ourselves another W, boys. And it's a salty. That's strange. These boxes have had the same because this is a salt. Oh, it was a bat. So we have these 2 salts in the bat, and that one was almost all tall grass. A lot of times I tend to get variety of stuff. The boxes are staying pretty consistent. Dude, I'll take that all day long. 3 W's. No, you're definitely not the only one who hates dumping halves. But you know what? Do you re-roll, or do you take them in bags? Because I've got my banks that will let me bring them back in bags, and it makes my life so much easier. So it's no different dropping off halves and quarters and It's the dirty part of the job, but unfortunately, I don't have endless funds, so I need to drop off to pick up. Oh, you got to run through the coin machine. I'll bet you that's nice and quiet. Yeah, my credit union that I was trying to get coins from, they actually don't even accept coin. They only will let you run it through their coin machine if you want to turn coin into them. I guess that's just adds a little extra element to it. Well, it makes their life a little bit easier, I guess, because they don't got to do anything but listen to that noisy machine for the probably, what, 15 minutes it takes you to run your coins through. There's a, what's his name? Coin roll fishing, I think. All these names blend together, but he's doing like 40 boxes a week. Like, really plowing through some coin. And, I mean, I don't even... So many boxes. So many boxes. I mean, and I was talking with them through his comments the other day. He's done over 500 boxes this year already. Which is just crazy. That's a crap ton of boxes, man. I mean, I thought I had a problem. Yeah, that's what I said to him. I mean, the banks must just love you. I mean, how do you dump that many coins? I mean, how do you get rid of them? I mean, let alone finding banks that'll let you pick up that much. But, man, he must have some serious muscles to be lugging all that crap around. I mean, that's a lot of boxes. I don't know that I could be that dedicated to a single denomination now. Yeah, he definitely showers them with gifts, that's for sure. Because if he doesn't, they would kick him out of there so fast his head would swim. He did 20 boxes and get... Wow. Yeah, I mean, there's only so many coins out there, you know. So he's definitely, when you're going through that many coins, you are definitely rehashing a lot of the coins. I mean, there's only so many halves out there, and really, what we're all looking for is those ones that somebody dropped off, and we're waiting for that one collection dump. And I mean, he's certainly improving his odds by going through them. That he'll find the dumps when they happen, because the sheer volume. But if there aren't dumps going on, man, you're just spinning your wheels for sure. But that's still, I mean, I almost feel like the same thing even with my quarters, that I've pulled enough quarters out that I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm going through the same damn 200, 2,000 quarters. And that's when I just go to a different, I mean, I start driving to different banks that I don't normally go to and see if I can freshen things up a little bit. Oop. Oh, look at that. That's weird to see that. It's actually a pretty decent condition, W, but no privy, which means it's a 19. It's a San Antonio. That's 4 for the box. Yeah, but if you're going through that many boxes and then you take a break, you'd be climbing up the walls, getting the itch to go through coins. It's got to be just crazy. I'm just surprised he doesn't dive into other denominations. I mean, if he's hunting for the silver, he could just as easily hunt for quarter or for the W's, and the W's essentially is like finding a 90%er, if not more, depending on which style you find. If you get them in good shape. Yeah, I haven't taken a break, so I wouldn't know. I probably need to do that at some point and get caught up on all these things that I'm buried on. I just can't give it up. I did that with the nickels. I haven't even picked up nickels for a while, and then I got them today. They're still uncirculated. I've got a box here at the house that's circulated, and I've kind of been holding on to it because they've been so hard for me to find. But I almost feel like I need to pick them up and open them up and dump them and get them back into the system and get some fresh circulated boxes in, if there is such a thing as a fresh circulated box. But yeah, my pickup bank gets everything. They give, and none of my boxes have codes. I mean, a lot of places, a lot of guys say, "Oh yeah, my box has got code." There's normally a 4-digit code and things like that. None of mine ever have a code on them, but I on my spreadsheet, I write kind of the style of box because I get everything. I mean, even my bank even gets the big halves and the brick halves, and they'll get every kind of quarter box that you can imagine. I think there's about 4 or 5 different kinds, and they get them all. I don't notice a huge difference. I just know that all of my uncirculated have come in that like collage pattern where it says quarters, quarters, quarters all over it. With the holes in the bottom. My uncirculated always come in those. But beyond that, there's really no rhyme or reason to the difference between the quarters, besides the way that they lay in the box. I prefer the small one because they hold the quarters better and they're easier to deal with. But now that I'm not rewrapping, it doesn't really matter that much to me. When I was rewrapping, those big boxes tend to be a little bit too big for the rolls that are in them. Patrick Johnson, welcome, my friend. Good to see you tonight. Nice. 3rd silver quarter of the night. He's killing it over there, folks. That's a pretty solid average right there. 3 silvers and 4 boxes. Take that all day long. Hey, I got a Bicentennial. Oh boy. I don't know if I'm diving into box 3 myself. I was contemplating it, but yeah, W's are low for you, but that silver count has to be on the high end of your silver count for sure. So you gotta kind of take what the box gives you. I just know the W's are going to be scarce. The W's are going to be the new silver. They're not going to last that much longer, I don't think. People are pulling them out as fast as they're getting put in, I think. So that's why I've been hunting the quarters so feverishly. It's not going to be long before they're going to be really tough to find. I mean, I've noticed a difference even since the fall. Wow. Are all your W's slabbed? I was thinking about wanting to do that, but I also said, maybe I can turn some of mine in, because I've got some nice ones. I actually, all the ones I found, besides the ones that I've done for giveaways and stuff like that, I still got Everest, the last one of them. A lot of guys hunt and sell. I haven't sold any of mine yet. Just been hoarding. So I was thinking about going through and picking the best ones and maybe even consider submitting them. So you have all the 19s and the 20s? Oh, just 3 of them. Come on, why are you messing my roll up? Oh, nice. Yeah, having all of them is pretty sweet. There's a lot of people that don't have all of them. That's why I've hung on to them, because I really think there's a lot of people out there that are going to want to have had all of them, and then once they get nearly impossible to find, I think the value of them will go up. They're not going to be like $1 million coins or anything crazy like that, but I think that you'll definitely be able to get more out of them in 12 months than you can right now. So I've been hanging on to mine. Are all the other ones in your collection ones you found, Patrick, or did you snag those off eBay as well? I was looking at stuff on eBay, and the ones that are the nicer quality seem to be going for so much more money. But with eBay, if you spend enough time on there, you just got to be at the right place at the right time sometimes. Because I know I've gotten some really nice deals if you are patient enough to watch the stuff and bid when the buying's good. But then you'll see other ones where you're just like, what was that guy thinking? They way overpaid on that. Yeah, the AMPs are definitely got a nice premium on them. The AMPs, even in bad shape, can, get $20, $25 if you got a nice one. They're definitely getting nice dollars. Not quite sure why. It's not like one design had more minted or less minted, or I don't. It's weird to me that a certain design, because that one definitely commands a much higher premium than any of the others. It's just weird. I won 8 of the W's on streams. That's pretty sweet. That's a nice haul right there. 8 W's on streams. All right, I'm on my last roll here, unless I'm getting into my next box, which I'm thinking I might pass on. Because we would have problems with the stream tonight, kicking me off. I gotta be up with the Rugrats in the morning. This was our first week back since spring break, and man, getting them out of bed in the morning is like pulling teeth. Every day. I actually, when I was talking to my wife on Monday, I was like, actually, they did pretty good. I was really kind of surprised. But every day this week's gotten worse. No one wants to get up. How did Rob do on silver tonight, Patrick? I was over there for a bit. It was early on. I know he found some stuff, but wasn't sure how the other boxes produced for him. What ones do you have slab, Patrick? All right. Let me see something really quick. The Rivers, the one I don't have tons of. But Samoa and Lowell, I think I can probably help with. He only ended up with 240s. He had one of those. Actually, those came out of the first 2 boxes. Then that was it. That's all he did tonight. So Teach got skunked on all his boxes. He probably likes those rounds though. Patrick, shoot me an email. I'm sure we can work something out. I've got those 3 if you'd like them raw. I am a big proponent of helping others out within the community, and I've got spares of each. Be more than happy to try to figure out a way to make it work. Yeah, he's been doing it for a while now. I mean, if you talk to him, you go back, and there was a time when he was doing 1 box a week, and probably only had a handful of people in there. It's baby steps. You got to start off someplace, but he's good at what he does. He's got a lot of people in there. He's certainly entertaining. Yeah, I mean his the watch time he has on his stream is probably my total watch time. I was thinking about that the other night. Metastacker did this ridiculous giveaway where basically most people in the stacking community donated something, either coins or rounds, or I mean, Muscle Shell donated 1 kilo. George Kimball, aka Fluffy, welcome. And he streamed for like 12 hours straight. I'm like, dude, you just did in one night, you did my total watch time. Yeah, well, the thing is that I don't know if you know the story behind Mad Stacker, but he's been in the stacking community for basically I think about a year now, and he got to 1,000 subs, but he can't get monetized and doesn't know why, and has tried numerous times to get monetized, and so he essentially said, I guess I'll just have to start a new channel over. And so he's starting from scratch. So all the people that he's kind of, been chummy with have said, hey, they're most people, I mean, Muscle Show went crazy. He gave away something ridiculous like 60 ounces. But most people were giving, an ounce or, an ASE. They were throwing him. But the thing is if you think about how big that community is, it starts adding up real quick. And then when Muscle Show goes crazy and gives away huge numbers, I mean, that giveaway was ridiculous. I mean, number 77 got 1 kilo of silver, which is more than I have in my whole stack. So it's pretty awesome. But it was really to help him, get his channel back to his new channel back to the 1,000, and like I said, that stream alone probably gave him 1/3 of the watch time he needs to get done. So anywho's, like I said, good luck on your box 4, Dave. I just can't do it. I would love to get into another box, but if I do, then the morning will be miserable for me, so I'm not going to do it. So I will hunt it tomorrow. I appreciate you guys stopping by. It's greatly appreciated. I'm just trying to, get used to these streaming tools and how to use them. And Patrick, shoot me an email. We'll figure out some way to get you your one so you can get them in a holder. I know how nice it is for collections, and I'm sure we can work something out. And George, you're late to the game, but again, thanks for coming by. Have a great evening, guys, and I'll catch y'all in the next hunt.